Okay, y'all. I am bored, and the toy lady husband is in there watching LSU, and you know he don't play about LSU. So I said I didn't have my margaritas, not more margaritas. What was it? I ain't had no mojitos. My opinion, I don't know if you here yet. I seen you in the other chat, but what had happened was, hold on, let me get my laptop and take it to the kitchen, cause ain't nobody watching, so ain't nobody gonna hear it. I was wondering if Slender God was gonna go live tonight, but he haven't. He ain't haven't set up nothing because I really enjoy what we did last week. And I could kind of be up all night, but I'm gonna have to take a break in a little bit. Hold on, let me share this out because y'all know I do be popping up on the lives. I just pop up out of nowhere. Like, pop up, guess who, bitch? Pop up, guess who, bitch? So, I'm gonna share myself. Oh, my horoscope lady. So, my opinion, if you one of the two people who listened in, I see you type in the chat on the other live stream that I started. But what happened was, um, I have like 50,000 troll accounts, right? So I was using my backup iPhone instead of my regular iPhone. And when it signed me, when I went in, it was on the account that I used to troll somebody on their panel. Hey, Miss Murph. It was an account that I was using. I think it was the account that I used to hop on what's her name, Verla's panel when she kept blocking me. And so when I started the live, I seen the little duck in the corner and I was like, oh no, I ain't paying no $25 a month. Let's do this. I'm gonna invite and then I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all ain't gotta hit it. But it's I'm bored and I gotta go back and watch Photon Live. Y'all, I ain't wake up till 6 o'clock. So I seen that Photon had went live, but I was asleep when he went live. And I watched some of it. When I left off, it was him and Ray Triggs. Hey Gates, how you doing? It was him and Ray Triggs. Say stop playing with us. Well, listen, when the toy lady husband laid a pipe right, I go live every night. And he in there watching football, and I don't disturb that. I'm very much submissive when it comes to stuff like that. So him and Mello was watching it, but Mello fell asleep, so now he back there cussing at the TV. But y'all know he love him some LSU. I gotta get my water intake up. Y'all know I'm still not juicing all my fruits and vegetables. I've been juicing since Friday. I still ain't done, but I got a refrigerator full of juices. Hey, Miss Diaz, I'm just burnt. And I don't want to disturb the toilet while he husband while he watches football. So I mind my business. He told as long as I don't bother him, he not gonna bother me. So we're gonna make some mojitos and let him watch football until he tell me it's time for me to get off the internet for a little bit. And then you never know, I might be back, I might not, because I ain't finished cleaning everything I was supposed to clean last night. Chad, I see you here. Okay, and y'all know that Mello have not been to sleep since he woke up this morning at 4 o'clock when I was live streaming. And first thing he says, "Are you gonna go live again?" Yeah, okay. I woke up too late. So Tris, when I woke up, Summer Queen, it literally said that he had just like stopped the video 20 minutes before I woke up. So I did start to listen to it. And then me and my sister got on the phone because we was supposed to how you doing, Redbone? Listen, Redbone, tell my opinion. I seen her in the chat when I started the first live, but I went into StreamYard under my troll account. And so I had the little duck in the corner and I had to exit out that live to restart another one. Don't y'all judge me because I will openly tell y'all the toy lady do troll just a little bit. Right now I'm trolling chat rep. She in the Well, hell, she ain't everybody's sister, but right now I've been trolling her because she rich, because she loved to do these cooking competitions and get on camera, whatnot. Nobody's bra on. She ain't brushed her hair. The dog, she touching the dog and touching the food. So I've been trolling her in a nice way. I'm not malicious. I got out, took a shower, and said, "Damn, the toilet lady still like, yeah, listen, it was all your fault. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been live in the first place." Chad T, but you just had to be like, "Toilet lady, why you was lying that photo and shit?" And I don't like when people call me a liar. You'll send her a new one. Okay, it should pop up. I shared it. Yeah, Miss Vince, honey. Okay, go ahead and Kiki, girl. I love a good Kiki. Oh, there she go. Okay, sleep mask down. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. How you doing, Too Big? Hopefully this is peace and positivity. But if we have to build some bridges, then so be it. The toilet love a good bridge building contest. All right, where's my big old cup? Dang, y'all. I'm gonna have to drink out of this mason jar. Because all I got around me is mason jars. Okay, let me see. So yeah, I definitely missed that. And but what I did hear was how Trish was saying how TMK always, calling people out and stuff like that. But wouldn't hit the panel. Y'all, I don't know. We read this message last night, remember y'all, but y'all know I like everybody, so I don't got no problems with TMK, but they was trolling him. Now this is the second day that they done trolled him. Y'all better leave that man alone. He ain't malicious, I don't think he's malicious. So today, y'all, we are having a watermelon mojito. And if you don't know how to make it, what you need is some rum. Well, I use rum, but I use Bacardi lemon rum. And you need some mint, some fresh mint spreads, and some limes, and a little bit of simple syrup, and some club soda. But I like to mix mine with Sprite because I don't like to put that simple syrup in it. It's just too sweet. And y'all know I really do be caring about what I'm doing. I'm already getting drunk. However, I drink a juice every day that helps, detox your liver. So in my head, I'm balancing it out. That might not be true, but let me live. Okay, let me live. Okay, Teresa. Listen, I don't care how wobbly the toilet lady bridge is, Chatty. I keep telling y'all, see, y'all the ones who be acting like y'all don't listen to the toilet lady, because I just tell you what it is straight up. I done told the sector that my bridges be made out of used toothpicks, Lee press-on glue, nail glue, okay, and some tape from last Christmas. So I know that my bridges be wobbly and they definitely not up to code. But it's a start. You got to start somewhere. We got to, I love all y'all. I'll be fucking with y'all more than I be with my own family sometimes, with the exception of my sister. But everybody else, man, listen, I'm not invested in nothing that they got going on. I don't really care. Don't call me asking me for no money. All right. So yeah, I missed that, but y'all please stop trolling that man. We just gotta wait for the next little scandal to come up. All right, let me see. Did anybody else go live today? What did I miss? I'm wrong for going live and talk about what did I miss. But I was asleep thanks to Chad T. So I should get a pass. That is there. There we go. Now, I done had my limes and my watermelon soaking in the liquor for about 2 hours. Because we were supposed to do a twerk class, but honey, the girl who teaching the twerk class, she over in another sector getting drugged every which way. Okay, so she said next week. I told her, okay, girl, now you're gonna have to hurry up. Because the toilet lady husband said if I could throw it like her, I could get a new car. Okay. And y'all know I love a G-Wagon. But really, I want one of them Jeeps that look like like a Wrangler, but it's got a back on the end of it. I really like the look of those. It's a girl who I work with who drive one, and I love riding with her to go get food and stuff. Okay, let's pour the liquor. We're getting turned up tonight. Tomorrow, Labor Day. Shout out to the people who off, because I'm getting that money. But tonight, I'm going to celebrate. Where's my other ones? I cut it off. Dang, man, come on. I know I didn't lose a whole jar of limes. How is that even possible? How is that possible, toy lady? Dang. Oh, hold on. I ain't see you back here, girl. I'm sorry. You know I'm over here looking for my lime so I can get my... Girl, listen. What?
Yeah.
Do you ever use the same profile picture twice?
Sometimes. Now I used this one over at Photons earlier. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you was on Photons earlier. Okay, so I missed it.
Wow, girl.
Fill me in, girl, because it was like a 5-hour live. Go ahead, girl. Let's be
Yo.
messy while I fix my drink. Come on, girl.
I'm gonna just hop to the best part. Yo, girl, me and Carrie Ann was fighting, child.
On Photons panel?
Yes, child.
Girl, let me get my drink so I can find a time stamp. Hold on, girl. Not you and Carrie was fighting.
Me and Carrie, we was scrapping for that man love.
Girl, who won? I hope you dragged her by her thin ass edges and her wide eyeballs. You didn't drag her by her wide eyeballs.
Let me tell you this. She left the panel. And then Photon, he went through the last of the folks that was still up there with me. Let me see, it was Cutie One. It was the Speakeasy. And I can't remember who that other person was. I was halfway out of it by then.
Oh, baby, some queen said she drugged Carrie by her eyeballs on Photon channel.
Yeah,
I know, right?
No, but see, the thing about Carrie, she funny because she try to come off like, yeah, bitch, you pick me, bitch, your husband beat you, bitch, motherfucker. Right. I was like, okay, because I at one point I just let her say what it is she wanted to say, and I didn't counter her. I just stayed quiet and let her talk and talk and talk, and I let her say what she needed to say about my pick me behavior and wanting her life, and I want her. I want to fuck her, is what she said. I want her life. Yeah, I want her because I love her body, and I want her, and I want to leave my husband, but I'm too weak to do it because I want to live my life like her, coming home and having my own freedom. I'm jealous, and I don't have the courage to leave my husband so I can be like her. This is what she was saying.
Okay.
So I
was about right.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
So yeah, so I just basically what I did was, instead of trying to defend myself at one point, I just was like, yeah, Carrie, I want to be like you. I want your life. I think you're amazing. I'm so jealous. I want a single white female you. In fact, I said that.
Oh wow.
And she just got quiet. See, this is the thing. People, they want to accuse you of something, and then when you admit to it and meet their level of crazy, they don't know what to do with you then.
Right.
Mm-hmm. See, Carrie Ann thought that I was just some poor, helpless pick-me who's in a horrible marriage, and I really want to be her. So she thought that I was going to be easy fodder, to troll and to harass and to say whatever she wanted to say. To see, she's got a history of doing this. Where she'll pick on somebody and just go, even though this person may not be speaking about her, because in her mind, I'm concentrating on her all the time. And I wasn't. And she's like, you came up on Photons after we had our debacle just so you can make me jealous. I said, yeah, I did exactly that.
Now, but you told her that last week.
I don't know why she keeps saying what like
I remember from last week.
You said, see, this is where I love to get Carrie. She'll be like, well, you said this before, and I'll be like, yep, I sure did. And you're saying this now. Yep, I sure am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you lied. Yeah, I lied. I lie all the time. It's like everything you say, I'm going to say, yes, I do that. So now you have no argument. See, everybody with Carrie Ann, they fight her back. They try to defend themselves. You never defend yourself to a narcissistic person, because all they'll do is use circular logic, and you'll be in a roundabout argument with them. See, nobody knows how to get at Carrie Ann. How you get at her, you just admit to her, yeah, everything you say about me is true. And you're a bitch, and you're a warthog, and you're a piece of shit, and your mama this, and I just was barraging her, pummeling that bitch with the most vitriolic insults, just like she does people. I gave her a heaping dose of her own motherfucking medicine.
Oh, yeah, Samba.
Because I honestly don't have no issue with Carrie. This was all in fun for me, but she started trying to get serious when she talks about people who surround you. If you have an issue with me, come at me, but you're gonna use talking about I'm gonna do this to your husband and that. My husband was laughing his ass off. He was like, this bitch is crazy. He was like, yo, feed her the shit that you have given me when I piss you off. And that's exactly what she got, a taste of what my husband get when he pushes me to that limit. And he hasn't gotten that in quite some time.
Okay. Well, that's the best way to deal with it. Because when she called me a whole bunch of whores, I was like, yep, I sure am. Right? But I'm a responsible hoe. But what does that have to do with you?
That's
Or
what I'm saying.
do you want to be a hoe too, but you scared?
That my point is, what does she have to say that about? You don't come out against nobody. You ain't said nothing to that woman, but she had to say something disgusting to you, because this is what she does. And I needed to let her know, no, not in my neck of the woods, bitch. You might do that in Carrianity, but you're not doing that in my face. See, she can come out on her panel and say everything she wants, because nobody's countering her. Everybody over there in her neck of the woods coddles her bullshit and caters to her. I didn't do that. I showed her the same level of cold bullshit that she tries to feed and shove down everybody else's throat.
Chanty, don't leave. I know you like Carrie. Don't leave. I know that's your boo, your internet boo thing.
Yeah, shout out. No, but see, at the end of the day, I accomplished so much more than I intended.
Well, ain't that good? That's good, then, right?
She was up there on panel talking to Photon, and she admitted, yes, she said that he jerked off while they were talking on the phone, but she said, oh, I didn't see it. And Photon,
what? She admitted? So wait, so she made him
she made him nut. She said,
I've been asking Photon this all year. Did he?
Yes, I've been asking him this forever. I said, did you have to change your pants 2 or 3 times? Didn't you say that? I heard you, bitch. You said, she said, right. Yep, she admitted it. That's one thing I can say about Carrie. If you catch her in something she said and she remembers it, she'll admit to it. I give the bitch that.
Dang, should have lost her phone sex buddy.
No. She got her. See, I was trying, when QT1 was trying to kind of, form a bridge, I said, listen, bitch, I ain't got to talk to you. I'll forget that you even exist. I won't say a word to you. She said, oh, yeah, that's what you say today. But what will your personality say tomorrow? I said, listen, all my personalities say, if you continue to speak my name, I'm going to continue to come at you. So if you want to shut the fuck up, we could just leave this all alone. She said, I'll think about it. Now, I don't know. She can't stand the fact that I basically sunned that bitch in front of 80 people in this motherfucking sector. That's what she can't stand. She has to be the one who's the victor. She has to have the last word. She will never back down. And if she looks like she got the dog shit slapped out of her, she gonna want to come back. And see, that's what's wrong with her. You got all these people gunning for you. Bitch, I ain't even gunning for your job. And I even said that. I wouldn't try to come after Carrie's job. I think being a teacher is the only thing that makes her a human being. That's exactly what I said. So no,
that's cold. Damn, that's cold right there, girl. Mm-hmm. Cold blood. Okay, so Miss Murr said there could have been a truce, but Carrie wouldn't agree to one. Listen, I think we can do it. I think we gonna have to surprise Carrie with an intervention, and when she drop her link, everybody just hop on the link at the same time, and try to build a bridge. I don't care how wobbly it is, and and if the toothpicks is already splitting.
Yes, Muslim, he was whacking off. He admitted it. But see, I orchestrated that motherfucker.
Lord,
Carrie and Photon were actually up there speaking to one another for quite some time. And it didn't end badly. She just kind of floated off the panel, but they didn't end badly.
Well, that's good. That's positive. This you, Spider.
Yeah, what's up, y'all?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you? How about you guys? How are y'all?
Y'all know stand up is real.
What?
Okay, got to turn up today because I got to work on Labor Day, so I'm celebrating Earth.
Woo! Yeah.
See, what Carrie Ann doesn't understand is that I'm considered an expert in my field in cluster B personality disorders, one of which is narcissistic personality disorder, another is histrionic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, and another one known as antisocial personality disorder, in which we find sociopaths and psychopaths. That's my specialty. So if I know what each of those, this is what you guys don't understand when it comes to therapists. Yes, guess what? If I can diagnose, can I not also mimic illnesses?
Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. My dad. Go ahead.
Damn.
Spot do you know how many individuals I have seen over the course of my career?
Hundreds, right?
Hundreds.
Probably thousands.
Mm-hmm. Everybody with everything from a little bit of anxiety to full on psychosis.
Hello? You call me daddy?
Now, CE had to come up there and do his thing. That was funny. That was funny when he did that prayer. And Jesus, we just want to come to you. And the Lord said, we gonna do it. And Jesus, and he's like, CE 2024, CE 2024. Write my name on the ballot if you don't see it. All right, bye. And then he just jumped off.
Oh, really?
Word.
So what is CE's diagnosis?
Nah, see, that's not what I'm gonna do. In fact, I've never actually diagnosed, quote unquote, Carrie Ann. She came up and she's come up on her lives many times and has said that she does have a documented illness. She is on medication and she does see a therapist. And we did talk about one particular, I should say, modality that I know is specifically used for people who will, have one of the disorders in that group that I just, yeah. No. Chat lies. I didn't diagnose her. If you say someone's narcissistic, that's not a diagnosis. If you say someone has narcissistic personality disorder, that is a diagnosis. See, that's what y'all don't get. Just because I say you're anxious, that doesn't mean I'm diagnosing you with anxiety. If you're depressed, I'm not diagnosing you with depression. There's a difference between the actual condition and just feeling a certain way.
Well, to be fair, Samba, don't you think you sorta diagnosed her by bringing her up and then mentioning narcissistic personality disorder? Speak on it.
Well, no, you can make that connection. I said I know of people within a group. You guys just
okay.
Hey, I was over here talking and my damn mic was muted because I was on the phone just now.
You hear narcissistic person because you've heard of narcissism as such a catchphrase. But right. I don't honestly, I don't think she has narcissistic personality disorder. No, I don't. That's not what I think she has.
So what do you think she has?
No. It's not gonna happen, Spot. It's not gonna happen.
Come on, you could tell me.
Listen, she said a very specific amount of different, illnesses it could be. So just pick one.
And no. And it doesn't necessarily have to be. I said I'm also
if it's a mix of several.
Very interesting, Spot. Very interesting.
So, in your expertise, which which mixture would you think it is?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that one either.
Okay.
Abort.
Why Samba got Stefan on her avatar? Speak on it. That's not
Not
Stefan.
Stefan.
That's Joanne the scammer. I ain't never heard of
That,
Joanne.
that dude does look like Stefan, though.
Wow. Y'all ain't shit.
That ain't Stefan. Oh shit.
Fotan, were you in the clouds, Fotan? I want to know why you lied to me, Fotan.
Chat lives matter. Come on, ain't no Jedi mind trick going on here, boo boo. What you mean?
Wait, she left because Conscious Energy said a prayer?
Yeah,
What?
I think she did. She did. Right. She left as he started to pray. You know, she's an atheist. Even Cutie One was like, nah, I don't let everybody pray over me now.
You can't. You can't. My mama taught you
I
don't.
I don't let everybody pray over me. So she has some issues with that too.
Now, as a religious person, how do you feel about a scammer trying to pray over people? Speak on it.
It's a sin. It's a sin.
Yeah,
it's a sin. Oh, damn!
Umar is a scammer. That's the only scammer that I know of. Y'all be calling other people scammers, but I don't know. Is it scamming because you trying to get apps and sell merchandise and stuff like that?
It's scamming when
it depends on how you're trying to do it. Like, are you trying to do it sneakily? Are you trying to take people's pictures and sell them as your own when we all know it's not your own? You know, take people's money, and then when they ask for it, you're like, "Oh, get out of here, you Jezebel!" You know, stuff like that. It's just the methods of how you do things.
Listen, he legitimately ran away. What's his name? The one who was giving him all the money.
Who?
Eyes.
Brother Dippin'?
Yes.
Brother Dippin'.
Yes, remember that's when he stopped fucking with him when he said he was gonna do the Church of Consciousness, and then he proceeded to play the "I'm Not Getting Armed Delivered."
Damn, the Church of Consciousness. That's two scams rolled in one.
Right. But he was in the comment section. I remember him in the chat saying, like, this is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't play with God. Why, why are you doing this? You mean to tell me all it took was $820 for you to come to a ghetto preacher?
Respectfully, if God was real, why isn't he smiting all of these people that's playing with his name?
What you mean if God was real? Oh, yeah, you're an atheist.
Why wouldn't he smite these, Jezebels and, heretics and whatever?
Well, because what according to the Christian faith is this. It's like when you're growing wheat and tares in the same field. What?
I'm sorry, my husband called me. Go ahead.
Up here yelling. So when wheat's growing in the field, tares will grow up with it. So you want to make sure all comes to the fullness of its growth before you chop all of them down, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Once you chop down the wheat and the tares, you separate the wheat from the tares. So basically what God is saying, I got to let the wicked and the righteous thrive together. And in due time, I will separate them. The ones who are of me will come with me, and the ones who aren't will be tossed away. So he's just waiting until the fruition of time before he can get rid of the Jezebels and all the fucked up people. So he's just giving us time. That's all.
Yeah, and the Bible says it rains on the just and the unjust.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So God doesn't just smite people. In fact, he promised that he would never do that again when he flooded the earth during the time of Noah.
Right.
Oh, really?
And let's not forget, Noah was a drunk.
Yes, Noah was a drunk because remember his sons looked upon his nakedness, and then they tried to say, curse be Canaan, and because of Canaan's son Ham, and we're supposedly Hamites, they tried to explain slavery through that. Curse be Canaan. So being that we come from the line of quote unquote Canaan and we're slaves, yet we were meant to be, and God meant that. That's one of the things I don't like about Christianity, how it's been used to just solidify so many funky ass institutions.
I agree with that. I agree.
Shut up, chat lives matter. I can't stand you.
Oh, hold on. I can't see the chat. I'm trying to get my little metal strong.
Shut up. You're always coming at me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Well, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray that the Lord put it on your heart, Spider, to give him a chance. Have you always been like? What religion did you grow up with?
Oh, I grew up as a Catholic.
Okay.
Oh, no wonder you're an atheist.
So yeah, that's what people always say because apparently Catholics are the ones that convert to atheism the most,
Wow.
allegedly.
Oh,
Why? I wonder
that.
why.
I didn't
They
know
take
that. I
you
wonder why.
Well, I don't know. I think it's because of all the bullshit that goes on with the Catholic Church and the
the cover up
archdiocese and all that other weirdo,
because
you
they be
know.
covering up all type of sexual assaults on minors and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think a lot
among other stuff.
yeah, and you know, a lot of people have issues with, you know, worshiping statues and Mary. I know Protestants have a major issue with Catholics because of
Yeah,
that.
and it just felt to me when I was growing up that I was just going through the motions, like I was just worshiping this stuff because people told me that I had to do it.
Right.
And so I think I did my confirmation and my Holy Communion. It's like 3 or 4 Catholic specific things that I did. I did first Holy Communion, confirmation, and something I can't even remember. But it's just the pageantry and all the motions and the
Yeah,
rituals.
lots of
It just didn't
rituals.
make sense.
Rituals.
Lots
And
of
then when I
rituals.
and then when I would ask people like why are we doing this stuff, no one would answer. They would just like say because God said so, and that wasn't really enough for me.
Nah, I feel you.
I'm not the type of person to just say, well, this person says so, so you gotta just do it. I mean, there's gotta be a real answer. So yeah, that's about it. And then I think it was when I was 16, I was a junior at Our Lady of Good Counsel,
Hmm.
and I met my first agnostic person in my life.
What is
So
that?
agnostic is like someone who doesn't believe in the traditional gods, but they're not sure if there's no God at all, so they just like in a limbo.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not gods out here. It's just one.
Well,
Are you sure?
that depends on your belief system. But yeah, agnostics basically, it's kind of like they feel like some of them feel like there may be a God, but they're just not sure who it is, like you said, Spottum. And then some believe that there's a God, but he's not necessarily directly involved in human life. Like he just kind of hovers above in a detached
Yeah.
fashion. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the other thing that kind of confused me is like, why would people believe that he's not involved now? But if you read the Bible, he was very involved,
Well,
like
if you're
almost every step of
agnostic,
the way.
if you're agnostic, you're not necessarily, you know, subscribing to any type of particular religion. You're just saying the
Yeah,
concept of God itself might or might not be, he might be here. Maybe he's involved. Maybe he's not. It's kind of like this real murky view of a possible God.
interesting.
What is Nappy Yankee talking about, Spiral? Who are you the next target? He said, Cutcher's Energy go to target you.
Oh, because of when I was trolling, well, trying to troll CE, but I didn't know my mic was messed up, so then I got bodied by my own mic.
Damn, Spider. Damn. See,
Yeah,
he caught you slipping.
yeah, he was lucky. He was lucky.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Heck.
But the funny thing is, I could at least admit that my my trolling has failed that one time. Some people will never admit when they fail at whatever they're trying to do.
That's true. That's true. Okay, he said the Jedi mind trick don't work on him. Chat lives matter.
It never does. Chat lives be calling me out on my shit all the time.
Yeah, shout out to JJ. Appreciate his perceptiveness
Hmm.
and his advice that he gives.
I do too. I think he's very much like you, quite frankly.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because y'all both tell the truth
Mm-hmm.
and don't care
Mm.
about what that, some people don't want to tell people the truth because they scared that the person gonna stop fucking with them. But you reckon,
Yeah,
You don't give a fuck.
right.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah. That's gonna happen a lot in this sector. People
Mm-hmm.
say, "Oh, tell me, tell me the truth." When you tell them the truth, they start blocking you.
Yeah, they don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear the truth about everybody else, but not about themselves.
Right. Shout out to Verla.
Or they say some shit like this. Like, this is the funniest thing that some people say. Oh, how can anybody even say this? I can never be this way. But then they do all the characteristics of someone that is that way. And I'm like, how can you not see? Like, for
It's
example, if someone says you're controlling, right?
right, right.
We don't need you to actually try to control someone literally for us to know that you're a controlling person. We can see the traits. I mean, you're not the only person that we've seen. You know what I mean?
I think people don't perceive their actions as being controlling, so they don't. They're like, "What do you mean? I don't do that." I really think people don't see it in themselves.
I think people see it, but they're lying to themselves. And they
Well,
think that people are too stupid to notice.
that for in some cases, but see, the thing is, Spottom, you always think that a person's motivation is deception. For some people, yes, that may be true, but it's deeper than that. For some people, it's self-deception. They are. You got to remember, the best liars are the self-deluded because they think they're
Mm,
telling the truth. See, you think they know they're lying. No, 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 no. They think they're telling the truth. Uh,
mm,
yes.
interesting.
it's almost
Interesting.
it's almost delusional how certain people can't see exactly what they're doing in real time and they call it something else.
Yo, see,
Mm.
I shouldn't have went live because propane live and smoke.
Oh, they live this early.
Yeah, they both live.
Man, see, look at that, look at that, look at God, look at God. The sector is alive.
Okay. Hey, Nova. Dang, I was about to ask something, but I forgot because I'm over here about drunk.
Y'all don't understand. My one of my personalities prays for the sector all the time. God is over you, Spot him, whether you want it or not. Praise him in his holy gates.
Okay.
Oh, so Cutie said, and I seen it last night. Somebody told me to go check it out. So Cutie said, "Have you addressed Flacco in the copyright strike for posting a
Yeah.
video of him and his
Yeah.
daughter?"
I already deleted it.
Okay,
It's not no biggie.
but why? Why if he uploaded it, then why? Never mind.
I mean, it's not that big a deal to, argue about a video that's not really even mine anyway. So I I could delete it if you want it to be deleted. So not a big deal.
I don't know why people act like, things like that are supposed to throw you and you're supposed to be all torn up. Honestly, seriously, we don't know none of y'all motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be tore up over
Because
people I don't know.
some, yes, some people take these YouTubian relations very seriously.
Yeah,
Right.
As
man.
if, and then when you got the nerve to insinuate that it's not really that real, since we don't really, I mean, you only know most of the people here haven't even talked on the panel. Haven't you? Have you noticed that?
Yes, most of
Right.
exactly how you know somebody just by what you've heard them say about someone else. If you've not
And
engaged with them, you don't know them.
then it's like people, you only know most of the people here are only typing and
Mhm.
behind avatars and screen
Right.
name. So how can you say that you know these people?
Yeah, that's
You don't
exactly
know
right.
who these people are.
No, you don't. You just know what they show you here. Nobody's showing everything here, so you don't truly know anyone. So listen, we're all facsimiles here.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's just basic, like when you send a fax, you get a copy.
Right.
It's not the authentic version. It's not the original. It's just what you show.
Yeah.
I got you. Thank you.
Or like some people who say, "Oh, if how you're online is how you're offline." Not really,
No.
because
Mm-mm.
number one, online is very fake, and I really don't like when people are trying to make all this entertainment stuff like real life and death, and oh my God, you're my mortal enemy or whatever. I'm like, take a chill pill. It's a fucking entertainment. This whole app was designed strictly for entertainment, and then people try to morph it into World War III or whatever the hell's going on in their mind.
That's the truth.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess it also has to do with, you do bring baggage with you everywhere you go. So if you're hypersensitive in your actual life, you're going to probably be hypersensitive here.
Good point. So what disorder is tied to hypersensitivity?
Lots of them.
Oh,
Lot.
really?
Yeah, but just because you're hypersensitive doesn't mean that you have some sort of diagnosable disorder. You just might be hypersensitive.
Okay. So I know this is going to be, change of gears, but let's say if someone is, middle aged, right? But
Right?
they seem to have like a very childish behavior, very schoolyardish.
Right.
Is that could that be tied to a disorder, or is that just like nature versus nurture, or
Well, you're saying child, like, what do you mean? Like, what's wrong with being kind of
like
child?
uh,
You gotta be more specific because if a person
um,
doesn't
uh,
come, for help because they're childlike or have issues in their lives because,
um,
you know,
like when they describe the activities that they do, it sounds like a 5-year-old would describe how they play with
uh,
their favorite toy.
well, see, this is the thing, and I always thought that was funny that y'all would say that because many people use different forms of therapy, or I wouldn't say therapy so much, different coping mechanisms, right? Maybe if you're highly anxious, you might like coloring or um, painting, or you can use. We do have something called play therapy. We usually do that with kids though, um, where we'll use dolls and maybe puppets in order to kind of act out things, especially kids who've been traumatized in some way, like they've gone through some sort of serious abuse. If you formulate a trauma narrative, sometimes the kids prefer to do that with dolls instead of writing it, especially if they don't write well, but they want to tell their story. So actually, the use of dolls is good therapeutically for kids and adults. And Rev has been very, very vocal in saying that he has bipolar disorder. So there's nothing wrong with him playing with dolls or drawing. It's a coping mechanism. It doesn't make him
Okay.
childlike. It doesn't make him childlike. It's actually it's
Are
actually
you sure? Are you
actually a
sure about that?
therapeutic. It's actually a therapeutic
Because
intervention. If you're,
personally, I think
if
that's
you're
the
just going
definition of
on
childhood.
that, if you're just going on that, playing with dolls or Legos, no, that's
I
okay.
wasn't even talking about him. I was talking about some
Yes,
other
you were.
childish
No,
person.
no, spot him.
No,
I
I
know
was.
what you're talking about.
There's
Nah,
another.
nah, you ain't.
There
Nah.
was another. No, 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 no. There's another person that's describes their activities in a childish manner. I don't
Mm,
want to say their name because they're already agitated, and
a person that plays with I don't know of anyone else, honestly. That's the only person I ever heard y'all clowning, and I always thought that was like, why are you clowning them for that? That's a great coping mechanism to draw, play with dolls or Legos. It's also a way to heal your inner child. Some people do inner child work where they're kind of like focused on
inner child.
the child
Oh,
that was
this shit
harmed at
fun.
one point. Yeah,
Interesting.
some people when they do inner child work, they'll play with Legos or dolls, kind of to take them back to that place where certain things develop. Because you're right, it is many times we say it's a nature versus nurture thing when it comes to certain disorders. Certain
Interesting.
Like bipolar disorder, you don't get that from having a bad childhood. Bipolar disorder is a neurobiological brain disorder. That means there's an issue with the neurotransmitters in the brain, the synapses. So like serotonin, norepinephrine, dopamine. Those are neurotransmitters in the brain that regulate mood, and that's the issue folks with bipolar disorder have. So that's not a nature versus nurture thing. You're not raised to be someone who has bipolar disorder. That's
Do
actually
you know who's the other person I was talking about originally?
no.
I don't want to mention her name before she starts having a hissy fit.
Yeah, but you got to give me some. I don't plays with
Put
dogs.
it in the back chat. Just put it in the back chat.
Okay.
Because I don't know.
Can you see it?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. I already spoke on that last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you think is her issue?
Well,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I didn't I already we already go through this last night? Sexy toy lady.
No, we didn't.
We touched on it a little bit.
Well,
oh, you did. Okay.
The thing is, Spottum, you know what it is. I don't even have to say that. And this is this delves into a different grouping of issues. It's not mood oriented or trauma oriented, personality oriented. This is a whole different ballgame. Whole different ballgame. Similar to Mikey. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Some queen almost spit my lick out. You better not laptop.
That's also what I was suspecting.
Yeah, I knew you. Everybody does that. It's the elephant in the room. But see, the thing is, I feel like being that we know this, it's kind of foul to come at these particular individuals in the same fashion that we come at others, because you understand the level of ability, I shall say.
Bro, you need to stop fucking with people if you want people. Listen, the sector give everybody a chance, right?
Yeah, but sexy toy lady, listen, you're not understanding.
I understand everything you're saying.
No. I don't think you get the full capacity of the incapacity.
Oh, that's another question I have for you, Samba, and sexy toy lady. What are your thoughts on people who they want to engage with the fuckery, right?
Right.
But when the fuckery gets thrown into their face as a hot steaming shit pie, they want to start complaining about it. What are your thoughts on that?
That's everybody. Everybody loves the fuckery until they're the object of it. That's just a human thing.
Oh, okay.
That's
I thought it was something else, but okay.
Nobody wants to be under the fuckery spotlight. Everybody wants to watch others under the fuckery spotlight, but not themselves. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. But you're right. There are some people who are uber messy, and then when they get caught in their fuck shit, they cry victim. Yes, you're right. That does happen.
Do you want to name names? Speak on it.
Yeah, you already know the main culprits of this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, if I know Spotting, you think it's AFW, but I honestly don't think so, because I really had to go back in my mind to when I first started here in the sector, and it wasn't always like that. It really wasn't. It's just that the main focus at that time was Umar, and we were all focused on Umar.
Mm-hmm.
What I've noticed in this sector, because it started out with basically one big old enemy, and everybody kind of got together and focus their energy on that one enemy. That's what we need, is somebody to constantly be the bad guy. So I feel like, somebody has to be like the villain, the set in place villain. And that's
what saying. We jumped the sector as a collective, jumped Umar, cyber jumped him.
Right. We as a collective, we cyber jumped Umar. So now
I don't even think you could call it like cyber jumping. I think it was just a group group nuggies or group pillow fighting. Because What did they do to Umar to actually damage him?
No,
Nothing.
it's not about damaging him. See, your focus is wrong. I'm focusing on the group effort and needing someone to have as an enemy in order for this sector to thrive, because it's
Oh,
founded
okay.
on
Okay.
conflict. Yes. So once Umar was no longer the prominent enemy, he had to be replaced. So
Mm.
it seems like certain individuals decided to replace Umar with other people within the sector. They had to become the enemy, but they don't have the same, I don't know. What can I say? The same kind of clout that Umar has. So you just going after folks who come in here, it was kind of lackluster. So basically, you had to come at people who you felt were extremely vitriolic toward you, and
Mm.
that's why certain people have been spoken about from way back then all the way through. Their name is still ringing bells because there always has to be an enemy, a main enemy, because the rest of us will fluctuate in accordance to our behaviors as they are perceived by particular individuals. But there are certain people who will remain mortal enemies.
Mm.
Yes.
Mortal enemy. Oh, what are your thoughts on people who claim they have mortal enemies on an entertainment app?
I think
They are
it's
less. They
I
less
think
than
I
smart.
think it's entertainment. That's what I think.
Oh, okay, so you don't think they're serious about having a mortal enemy?
They're very serious.
I think it's not that. See, there's certain people that use language in a very colorful way, and I think
Mhm.
people latch onto that and take it too far.
But don't you think it's kind of odd that some people choose to use hyperbolic language all the time? Like,
If
come
that
on.
Sodom, if that's your shtick, that's your
Like
shtick.
hyper what? Hyper what?
Hyperbolic, like everything is
Hyperbolic,
over exaggerated.
over the
Everything is,
top.
yeah.
So being
Yeah,
extra, doing the
right.
most.
And this person does it all the time. Like, come on, something's wrong there. Don't you
I
think?
mean, again, I think that that's part of a particular persona.
So you think that they're just performing?
No,
Hmm.
I'm not saying that the person is performing per se. I
Mhm.
just don't think it's as deep as people try to make it.
Oh, okay,
Tag team, what
that's
about
fair.
Stargate?
That's
You trying
fair.
to say Stargate got a condition? You better leave Stargate alone.
Wait, he just said Stargate. He didn't say that she had no condition.
I know, but you up here explaining
You
stuff.
know, he thought I
I'm
was talking about her when I wasn't.
okay. I call out names. Listen. I'm not the one who's talking though. Like this is her conversation. Like she's
Yeah.
expressing something
G
I can't
Gates. Yeah,
control.
G Gates. No, 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 no. When it comes to this particular thing, ain't gonna be no names called out, bruh.
At least by Samba, and I can't force her to
That's what
do it.
you're waiting for, boo. I can't give it to you, baby. Not by me.
Plus, it's always fun to not name names anyway,
Hmm.
Yeah, it
just
is.
to have people thinking.
Yeah, you think whoever you think I'm talking about, hey, that's who I'm talking about, whoever you think it is. And then as soon as you say, hey, you talking about so and so, I'm gonna say no. So there you go.
Well, she said she nominated the crazy KKC monkey. What you nominating him for though,
Yeah, what
LC?
you now see, yeah, y'all can't do it these things.
Oh, she was. Oh, damn.
Y'all know by the time we get to your comment, we don't know what the fuck you talking about. So you have
Yeah,
to clarify.
I was gonna say something, but then I backtracked. I was like, maybe not.
Nah, say it. Let me scroll up to see if I see her message before that. Cause I don't know shit about.
Oh, as a sector enemy. See, but the thing is, how can the crazy monkey be a sector enemy when he's an integral part of the sector? He's really not an enemy. People may have made him into one, certain people, but he's not an enemy of everybody. I think some people felt some type of way because maybe he sort of distanced himself after that whole remix thing. What do you think, Spottle?
Plus, what did he really do to be anybody's enemy
He didn't do
besides
anything.
stop following orders?
He just didn't fuck with certain people. That doesn't make him a sector enemy.
Yeah.
That's the way certain people perceive him. He may be an enemy of specific people, but he's not an enemy of the sector.
Right. He only an enemy of certain people that's in the sector.
Exactly.
Okay, so Muslim said it's three groups: supporters, the ops, and the neutral folks. But I think
Yeah,
it's also a fourth.
the thing is, you never saw him as part of the sector. Yes, he's part of the original Umar Johnson sector. And then when we
Right.
stopped doing a lot of Umar content, he kind of just kept doing that. So we floated in a different direction. But he is an integral part of the original Umar Johnson sector.
That's true, because Lamar stole his book. Or what was it? A book? What was it? I think it was a book or something like that.
Nova wants to know if you cooking.
If I'm cooking what?
If you cooking, he said cooking tomorrow for the holiday.
Nah, I'm going to work.
She's trying to get that double pay.
Right. Okay. Let's see. As a sector enemy. Okay, let me go down some more. You never saw him. Okay, so she said she never seen him.
No, she said she can agree to that because she's right. He's not really a part of the sector. She's right. He's a part of the original Umar Johnson sector, as is Max V, who's no longer a part of us now either.
Right. So we're the sector now.
The sector. Yeah, E and J, they were part of it. I don't know if you remember Dee Dee and Paige. They were
Dee Dee doing so good with her content.
Doing her own thing now. Yeah, she's
a female version of O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Yeah, she'll have all them dudes, those manospheric types up on her panel. She's the ultimate pick me, if you ask me. I used to get so mad when I would go to her channel.
Samba, who you scamming? I just realized that your name say Samba the scammer. Who you scamming?
That's Joanne the scammer in my avatar. So I just said Samba the scammer.
Oh, okay. Okay, now I know who he is, but I was confused. Okay. Let's go back down.
Three group supporters, the opposition, and neutral folks. Wait,
right,
but I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
The fourth one though, it's the people who don't
I like that. What Muslim said? Oh wait, three group supporters, the opposition, and neutral
right.
folks. Okay, so three group supporters of who? I don't know who you're talking about. Of Umar?
No, so what he's saying is in the sector in general, it's a divide. You had, the supporters is a group, the loyal supporters is a loyal group. What? Okay, hold on. And then the other ones.
Oh, I see. You got three groups in total.
Yeah, so it's the people who support people, the people who hate people,
and the neutral
people who don't care, who just watched it, or
the way he wrote it. It wasn't. It says three group supporters, the opposition, and neutral folks. Is the way he wrote it. Right. What he meant to say, there are three groups: the supporters, the opposition, and neutral folks. See, that's the way I need you guys to write, so we can clarify what it is you mean, and your shit is not misread, and then you be thrown under the bus, and you be put under the fire. So make your shit known clearly, bitches. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Spottle done jump down on us.
He do that. He'll jump down and jump back up.
Jump back up. Absolutely. Triple Monday and a double Tuesday to catch up. Not a triple. Oh, he said Muslim said he was talking about Umar Jackson. I don't even know why people be trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, because he want to raise everybody little black boys, but refuse to raise his daughters.
Well, facts, but you understand what he was saying. He's talking about Umar when he says there are three groups: the supporters, the opposition, and neutral folks. He's talking about Umar Johnson.
Okay, well, that's true. I agree with that. But what's a sector without some beef?
That's what I'm saying. The conflict. He presented the conflict, and then you had two groups who were kind of for him, right? The main two groups. You had one main group that was for him, one main group that was against him, right?
Yeah, and
everybody else who was just kind of watching and ha 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 kiki.
Right.
And that's what he's talking about, and that's how it was.
Muslim, when the next time you going live? Answer that for me, sir. Okay. I can't work no triple though.
Don't go live. Muslim don't hit no panels. When he do hit the panel, he just sit up here, don't talk.
You gonna let Summer Queen drag you like that, Muslim? You better hit that link.
Then Muslim want to come up and talk about and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and just start fighting people about the NOI. Then I start calling him a sand nigga, and we fighting.
What damn?
P, what's P's channel? I don't know. What P hasn't started his channel yet, has he?
Yeah, it's P the Panel Killer. Yeah.
Oh, it's P the Panel Killer. Oh, I didn't know he started it yet.
He been doing little videos.
He hasn't gone live yet?
No.
Okay.
He said maybe next month, but that was in August when he said next month. So we'll see.
He said put the link in the chat.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I know I'm over here trying to get drunk.
He said y'all need to do a special sector news. Yeah.
Yeah, I just asked him when he want to do it. Listen, for real, I want to talk about the shit that I'll be going on in other sectors. See, and I know.
And that's the thing. People here, a lot of times y'all will do that, talk about what's going, and everybody's lost except for like two people. Right. Nobody knows what you're talking about. I wish we all kind of did go to different sectors so we would have more to talk about. But when everybody doesn't go, everybody in the chat just starts talking about something else because they don't know what's being referred to. They're like, yeah, girl, you saw when she was over there. Nobody knows who she was. Nobody knows who you're talking about. It's just you're lost.
All right, hold on, Nova. I'm looking for it now. Yeah, he done done a few videos, though. Let's see. Huh? Okay. Okay, Summer Queen, I gotta go, but I might be back. But the tour lady husband said, come on.
I heard him knock on the door. That's it.
Right.
That's it. It's over, y'all.
It's over. Go to Propane or the Metaverse. I'll see y'all over there. Go over there. Y'all have a good night. Not drop the link. Drop the link for what?
He's saying drop the link for P's channel.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what I was supposed to be doing. You're right. Hold on. Wednesday or Sunday. Well, I'm off on Sundays. I ain't off on Wednesdays unless it's a holiday that I choose. Here it go right here. There it go. I think it posted. Yeah, he did one video talking about grown man. And then he uploaded some reggae music. And me and we worked out to it when we did our Pilates the other morning. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I'll see y'all in somebody's chat. If I feel up to it, I might go live again. But it's two other people who we can listen to right now. So I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for coming. All righty. Have a good night.